We have music. We're going to tell you about that a little bit later on. We hope you sign our mailing list. But we have the Wildwoods tonight, and we're going to glad they're here and visiting us from where? The Mauchonk Opera House. Mauchonk Opera House, absolutely. Please welcome, opening up the show tonight, Mr. Joshua Finsel, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Finsel.
Thanks, Gary. Thanks to the Falzer Club here for having me in the Wildwoods. Yeah, I grew up in Jim Thorpe. Anybody familiar with Jim Thorpe area? Anybody get out on the Lehigh River while you're up there? Do any rafting? This song, the first song that I'm playing on this Civil War replica banjo this is a song I wrote while I was standing by the Lehigh River with a banjo. River rolling by, saying bye-bye. River rolling by, saying hi. Roll on, roll on, roll on. Butterfly flying by and by on the Lehigh. Turkey vultures circling in the sky, hovering over me, wondering if I'm gonna die with this banjo on my knee. Big white clouds rolling by, sun shining high in the sky on the Married my girl on the riverside, up on a mountain so high, Thanks. Any mushroom hunters? People that like to forage mushrooms out there? Anybody? Yeah? Sweet. Well, if you're a mushroom forager, this song will mean something a little different to you than if you're not a mushroom Hunter, it'll sound more like a love song. It's called Morchella of Chanterelle. And Morchella is the Latin name for the morel mushroom, which is pretty tasty. When all the apple trees in bloom, little brown honeycomb mushrooms catch the light of the flower moon. I'll be there soon. So go and fetch that old skillet down. Fry some onions till they're golden brown. I'll bring Morchella to your little town and watch you swoon. Chickens on a fallen log, shining brighter than my truffle hog. Wade across that summer bog, bring them to you. Kings that shine of burgundy wine, to the black trumpets of Chanterelle. Her lion's mane will rouse our brains where the hardwoods fell. So go and fetch that old skillet down. Fry some onions till they're golden brown. I'll bring Morchella to your little town and watch you swoon. Share with you. Ooh, share with you. Thanks. So on the ride down here today, I got to do something I haven't done in a long time, and that is turn on my windshield wipers. We haven't had rain in forever. I'm an elderberry farmer. I have a winery in Jim Thorpe on Broadway. And yeah, they're trying it out over there tonight. Yeah, I make like folk wines, we call them. They're like elderberry. We do a dandelion wine. We do elderflower. I have a rose petal wine I did this year. My wife and I got married on the Lehigh, on a big cliff overlooking. And this year I released an album. Actually had David Bowie's producer, Mark Platty. He produced Earthling and a couple other records right around the same time for David Bowie. But I have it back there on the table. He played bass on a couple of the songs. This one I made a video for. It's called Before the Snow. And it won an award at a film festival this year. It's a song about trying to meditate in the river and your thoughts being interrupted by thoughts of hiking on the Appalachian Trail. Like Andy's partner, who's the bass player in the Wildwoods, is hiking the Pacific Rim Trail right now. Finished the Appalachian Trail last year. But it's called Before the Snow. Let the river run through your hair. You don't need to hear. You don't need to care. It's just time to relax. Let the river take you there. Hiking through a lazy meadow under moonlit skies. Little Daisy stops me saying hi. Can you tell me where you're going and where you've been? No one's ever stopped to take me in. How you been? Well, I started out in Georgia 88 days ago. Got to get to Baxter before the snow. Gotta go. river run through your hair. You don't need to hear. You don't need to care. It's just time to relax. Let the river take you there. Any native Philadelphians here tonight? Natives here? Nice. My grandfather grew up on Orchard Street in North Philly. Yeah. He was born at Broad and Diamond, he said. Then they moved to Orchard. Then he met a country girl and moved to Jim Thorpe, bought a bar. And then they bought a little farm, actually a corner of my grandma's family farm, and they still in the family. The little town of Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. I don't know. That's kind of a small little town on the Lehigh. Whitehaven, you know that one? You know it? Yeah. Really good burgers. But this song, well, my wife and I, we lived in Oregon for a little bit, and we had a school bus that my daughter, who's here tonight, she's going to sing on a song with me in a minute. But she was born out in Oregon. And she spent a good part of her childhood on a school bus powered by a vegetable oil. We had a veggie-powered school bus that we drove across the country 3 times. And this song I wrote, after we bought our first house, we had the bus parked out back, and it was kind of the drawing room, you know. So, this was a song inspired by memories of a kid, playing at the Lehigh River, just upstream from Whitehaven. There's a little spot called the Devil's Elbow, and there's a really good swimming hole there. I'm just getting over a cold, so sorry for the raspiness. This is called Permanent Wave. And when I first heard my grandpa say, "Hey, I got to take your aunt over to the barber shop. She's getting a permanent wave," I'm like, wow, that sounds really cool. Permanent wave. So I didn't know what a permanent wave was. I thought it was just it turns out it's a perm. And I was a guide on the Lehigh River for a while as a river guide, and there's waves on there that you can surf all day long. And that's kind of what this permanent wave's about. All you need is a surfboard to free your soul. Jesus walked on the water just like Uncle Joe. He forgave me. Let's all roll down glorious swimming hole, just upriver past heaven, down by the devil's elbow. There's a sturdy branch, swing made of rope, and a red hot fire and a river of hope. Picnic table, dinner bell, and ooh-wee mama, love that smell. Well, the beast found love and he settled down in L.A. He's busking down in Chinatown. Death Valley's where he likes to play. Find serenity. Let's all roll down glorious swimming hole, just upriver past heaven, down by the devil's elbow. There's a sturdy branch, swing made of rope, and a red hot fire and a river of hope. Picnic table, dinner bell, and ooh-wee mama, love that smell. Well, there's daffodils growing where our front porch used to be, right beside the new bridge on State Route 903. They said it was the eminent domain when they took our home and gave the bridge soldier's good name. Well, Micah camped out 999 days. Today he's surfing on that Lehigh River. They say he got a permanent way, but it's all natural. Yeah, buddy. Let's all roll down glorious swimming hole, just upriver past heaven, down by the devil's elbow. There's a sturdy branch, swing made of rope, and a red hot fire and a river of hope. Picnic table, dinner bell, and ooh-wee mama, love that smell. Sarah, can you give me the wave when it's like last song? Okay. I don't know. I'm not good at keeping track of time when there's no clocks around. Do I have time for two more? Yeah. Two more? Okay. All right. So my wife and I, when we were younger, we used to do a lot of rock climbing. I was 220 pounds, and I could almost do a chin up. And there's this place called the Sunnyside Boulders on the side of the Lehigh River up by Francis Walter Dam that we used to go to and do some bouldering. And that was right before we got married. And this song is about those memories. Actually, I had a dream, and I woke up singing the chorus of this song, and that's how it all got started. But here we go. Can you see in my eyes sun rays and skies from the springtime of my life with you, woman? By the boulders on the sunny side, near the blanket where we lie, lichens growing soft and green, the color of your eyes, sun rays and skies from the springtime of my life with you, woman. Will the river swelled with happiness in the corner of our eyes, your smile calm a waterfall, and we were laughing as we cried, sun rays and skies from the springtime of my life with you, woman. Sun rays and skies in your soft green eyes, sun rays and skies from the springtime of my life with you, woman. Thanks. Come on up, pal. Last song. On the record, my daughter Ada here got the, she sang with me on this one. She's a student at Westchester, just down the road. It's nice being able to hang out in the big city. So this is a song called The Drought. And it was inspired by my little cousin at a poker game where he was like, what happens to the rain? You know, after it rains, is the water always here? Like, he just had like questions about the water cycle during a poker game. And I thought about it for a long time, and then this song just came out of it. So it's called The Drought, and it's a conversation between a boy and a mother figure. What do you mean, Mom, about saying goodbye? Please, you're gonna make me cry.
Hold back your tears, child. Please, please don't cry. 'Cause soon that water too will be in the sky.
Don't believe it's true, pal. Yeah, it'll rain again, friend. The rain will make us cool. The drought will come to an end.
You could have clean water, child, in every spring and hole. If you would only please.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wildwoods. Looking forward to your set.
I'll be the reason Jesus comes back sooner than he planned. But if you follow in my footsteps, brother, I'll be damned. You should know
This life cannot always go how we like, by the way. Yes, I know that I love you all the way.
Some things can't be bought or sold.
Lacey is a problem child, I fear. Lacey's got an awful affliction. Lacey is as cold as it gets out here. They're drilling holes in the ice and sitting around on lawn chairs, daydreaming about July, the only way to pass the time here. Lacey will come around like once in a dog year. You're happy waiting it out with a line, hoping there's really something down here. I wouldn't tell you to leave her, 'cause you've got it bad, and I know that you need her. She's the best you've ever had, and she makes you wanna live, but she makes you so sad. Oh, so you live like that. Lacey's got a brilliant mind. It's giving her real big head. Lacey's got those pearly words. You can feed her, but one day she's gonna bite the head. I wouldn't tell you to leave her, 'cause you've got it bad, and I know that you need her. She's the best you've ever had, and she makes you wanna live, but she makes you so sad. Oh, so you live like that. Lacey is a bad idea. Lacey is a problem child, I fear. I'll never tell you how I know. I'll never tell you I used to call Lacey dear. I wouldn't tell you to leave her, 'cause you've got it bad, and I know that you need her. She's the best you've ever had, and she makes you wanna live, but she makes you so sad.
Thank you, girlfriend. I appreciate that. All right, thanks for hanging out here at the Fall Circle Basement. One more time for Joshua Finsel, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Finsel. And please sign up on our mailing list to see what other music is coming up here in the next several months. We've got a lot of stuff coming up and into the new year, so we do hope that you visit us again. Right here at beautiful downtown East Falls, ladies. Beautiful downtown East Falls. A lot of people come here and they say, where are we? Are we in Philadelphia? Yes, we are. We're in a part of Philadelphia called East Falls, ladies and gentlemen. So please come down here. And if you're all wondering what this used to be before, long, long time ago, it was a silent movie theater, actually. And if you go back where the bar is and look up ahead from the bar, you'll see the original projection booth is still there. So it used to be called the Midvale once upon a time. So just a little bit of Philadelphia history. And the only thing, I saw a woman back there. Where is she? Go Birds. Go Birds. Absolutely, go Birds. From Lincoln, Nebraska, visiting us here for the first time, correct? And we're very happy to hear. Please welcome the Wildwoods, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear it for Gary. And let's hear it for Joshua Finsel again. Oh my gosh. Beautiful songwriting.
And also his daughter. That was the last song was amazing.
Yes, we're the Wildwoods. We are from Lincoln, Nebraska. And we're going to play some tunes for y'all tonight, tell some stories. Andy might tell some jokes. We'll see what happens.
I don't know, you guys booed Santa Claus once upon a time. Kind of scared.
We played in Pittsburgh last night. And somebody...
Noah said that He was like, well, thank you, Philadelphia, at the end of the set.
They were so offended. And then an older gentleman comes up to the merch table after the show and he said, don't go to Philly. They'll eat you guys alive. And it hasn't happened yet, so we're here for a good time.
Set the table, all our friends are eating alone. Drop your fingers, take a breath and swallow it whole. Are there lips in your ears that are driving you mad? Do they hold you like a marionette? Is there more to life than a molded smoke? Well, I guess I haven't found it yet. I saw you. Did you see me? I saw your reflection and it's putting me at ease. I've been there before, in the belly of the whale. I swam off her hair before I fell underneath. Now and let the crowd applaud you. Masquerading on a full moon. Now the curtains have closed, it's the end of the show. Swooned by your ulterior motives, oh, and there she goes, off to find a hideaway. Fill your pockets for the last of your needles and pins. Roll the hallways, racing thoughts and tireless lips. Are you tired of the mess that collects in your nest? Is your head spinning off of the tracks? And you're blowing your horn 'cause you run out of steam. Why'd you ever think that they had your back? I saw you. Did you see me? I saw you praying in the dark on your knees. Glass on the floor, glass in my feet. Blood on the carpet seeping into the concrete. Now and let the crowd applaud you. Masquerading on a full moon. Now the curtains have closed, it's the end of the show. Swooned by your ulterior motives, oh, and there she goes, off again to hide away.
Do we have any bonsai tree enthusiasts here tonight? Good, okay, good. Pittsburgh had none. I'm sorry, that's the last Pittsburgh comment. My father has a collection of 300 bonsai trees, which is way too many. I know. What's that? I have no idea.
They're
Yeah.
different.
Are they different?
Yeah.
He's got little labels that I can't tell if they're names that he made up.
Well, they are. but he also has the real name underneath them.
Like he has one.
Each one of his kids are named after at least one of them. I'm named after the rest of them. I'm kidding. But I am named after one of them.
That's right. But it's been very inspiring to see his collection grow throughout my life. What started as one tree, for a long time blossomed into something completely obsessive. And throughout my life, my mother has told him, Brad, enough with the trees. And he wasn't going to let anybody get in the way of his dream of having 300 bonsai trees. And so this has been very inspiring, because if there's ever a dream that I want to pursue or a goal that I want to achieve, but then I got that voice in the back of my head that says, you can't do that. You can't have 300 bonsai trees. I just have to remember my father has fit that many trees into a very average-sized house. So what the hell, anything's possible.
Noah's dad was the normal amount of us obsessed with these bonsai trees a few years ago. Well, more than a few years ago, maybe like 10 years ago. Until one night, Noah and I were married now, but at the time we were dating, and we were in high school, and his parents were not at home. It was just the two of us. And I wanted Noah to start the fireplace. It was really cold outside. It was winter in Nebraska, and he acted so enthusiastic, like I felt like he had done this before, but he had never done that before at his parents' house. And it was a gas fireplace, so you have to turn the gas on and then you go and light it.
Modern
And
technology.
I didn't know how arduous of a task this was, because at my parents' house you just flip on a light switch and the fire turns on.
Chloe grew up wealthy.
We were neighbors. But at Noah's house, you have to turn the gas on, and then you light it with a match. And so Noah, he turned the gas on, but he turned it on all the way to the highest setting, and then he went to light it, and a huge flame engulfed the entire living room. Not even kidding. I was so scared. Noah was like literally in the middle of the flame, and that it was just for a second, and then it went away, and he turned around, and all of his hair was gone. He ran his fingers through his hair, actually. I think that was the first thing you checked. You're like, oh my God. And your hair just flaked away.
Surprise pyrotechnics.
But when this happened, Noah's parents have a wiener dog. His name is George. He was going crazy in the house. He was barking. He knew something was wrong. He was trying to alert the neighbors, and nobody could hear his cries. He was just so terrified, and it was freaking me out. The house was filled with smoke. I went around the house, and I opened up every single window, but it was like February, so it was freezing. And Noah's dad's beloved single bonsai tree, he only had one, was sitting by the window. And I think a couple hours passed. We were still like trying to wrap our heads around what just happened. And then Noah's parents came home. And the first thing Noah's dad saw when he walked through the door was his bonsai tree. He was like, my tree. And that's what began the obsession.
Thank you, everybody. We're the Wildwoods. Good night.
That story was longer than the actual song itself, so I'm really sorry, but you need to know what's the cause of Noah's receding hairline. He wants everyone to know.
So this one's called Like My Old Man. I'm a son of the earth. When my mother calls, like the song of Anger, I'm the first to harmonize. And I'm the first to realize I could have never been born, and now by some small chance, through the palm of her hands, I've risen through the storm. Forgive my innocence and what I've said and done. It may just be where I come from that taught me how to live as one.
Am I just too young and dumb? I don't know. Like my old man, I will remember my roots. I will continue to grow on the land that I sow, among the flowers and trees, floating along the gentle breeze. So hold my hands up to my ear and fight through every fear on my face. She's helping me whenever we race.
Forgive my innocence and what I've said and done. It may just be where I come from that taught me how to live as one.
Am I just too young and dumb? I don't know.
Forgive my innocence and what I've said and done. It may just be where I come from that taught me how to live as one.
Am I just too young and dumb? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Do any Bob Dylan fans out there? Good, good, good. Pittsburgh had none.
You're like the date that brings up their ex frequently throughout the date.
Say that one more time, Eddie, I'm sorry.
You're like the date who brings up their ex frequently throughout the date.
I wouldn't know, I never had an ex.
Wow.
That's
That wasn't
not
a
true.
burn.
That wasn't a... No, Andy's never talked... I don't even... Do you have an ex, Andy? I wasn't
I
digging
do.
on you.
No, but it's like the Muppets. Those two Muppet guys are up there with like the mustache.
Pittsburgh! Well, here's a Bob Dylan tune. A couple of years ago, we were asked to perform at a festival in Massachusetts we'd always wanted to be a part of. We were very excited for it. And about a week before the festival, they asked if we could come a day early and be finalists in their band competition. They said usually people have to submit videos, go through a process. But they said, hey, we'll make you guys finalists right now. We said, that's way too easy. We'll do it. And so we originally would have a full day between a show in Wisconsin to drive to Massachusetts, but because we were coming to the festival a day early, we had to drive through the night, and we got there, we showed up to the festival at like noon after driving for, I don't know, like 14 hours straight, and we weren't going to do good. We thought, let's just give it our best shot, and we learned that we are finalists in a bluegrass band competition. And we're not a bluegrass band, so this was news to us. And the rules were that each group had to play a traditional or standard bluegrass tune pre-1970. Very specific for a band that's not a bluegrass band. And so we just bluegrassified the oldest song that we know, which is this Bob Dylan song. So.
Ain't no use sit down on the world if you don't know by now. Ain't no use sit down on the wild day. It'll never do so now. When your minstrel rolls at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's all.
It ain't no use in turning off your light, babe. The light I never know. It ain't no use in turning off your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road.
Dark side of the road.
Still, I wish that there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and say we never did too much talking anyway.
Talking anyway.
Don't think twice, it's alright.
Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you never did before. Ain't no use in calling out my name, girl. I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell.
Goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I'll just say farewell.
I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. just kinda wasting my precious time. Don't think twice,
it's alright.
don't think twice, it's alright.
Don't think twice, it's alright.
It's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright.
Thank you, thank you. We lost. I know. Andy was devastated. We thought anybody can be a bluegrass band for 3.5 minutes, man. You just gotta believe it.
These other guys, though, they didn't just have to believe it, they were already it, you know. These guys are pretty bluegrass. These guys were so bluegrass. These guys were so bluegrass. They carried all their gear in hankies attached to the end of sticks. You know what I'm talking about? These guys were so bluegrass. They're wearing boots with their big toes sticking straight out, you know. These guys are pro. I mean, you guys, do you guys know Billy Strings? It wasn't Billy Strings, but it was Bucky Frets, and Bucky was dang good.
Bucky Fred.
I don't know. It's going off the cuff a little bit.
That's Billy String's son.
Yeah, Bucky Frets. He's only 3 years old. Plays a full dreadnought. And he spits and it hits a 10. It goes ding, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Oh.
He's chewing a full bag of sunflower seeds.
No, it was Red Man tobacco. It was
Well, we met Andy at the contest, actually.
That's true. No, I played bass for Bucky Frets. They called me Tony Tub Bass. I played the tub bass. And I know what you're thinking. Where's your tub bass? Well, it's this bass, but I just, you know, I fill this with water, and then it's a tub. We're going off the cuff tonight, folks.
What a beautiful story.
I appreciate that.
He wasn't doing that at the moment that we met him, but
Taking a bath?
not
Tommy Tub Bass.
Tony.
What?
Tony.
Tony Tub Bass.
Yeah.
How could you forget?
I don't know.
Exactly. This guy knows.
Oh, we're going to sing you a song of ours. It's about West Virginia, and it's about the rain that's in West Virginia. It's called West Virginia Rain.
West Virginia, misty mountains calling out my name. West Virginia, falling down to take away my pain.
I see it in your eyes.
You're all alone and terrified.
Thought that leaving home would
Guide a little more into your life.
Brother, we're in distress. I think it's time you take a rest.
Oh, the bitterness has settled in your mind. Oh, how the hell did you let yourself become so blind? West Virginia, misty mountains calling out my name. West Virginia, falling down to take away West Virginia red falling down to take away my pain, falling down to take away my pain, falling down to take away my pain.
Thank you. So, has anybody here been to Nebraska? Oh, that's a good amount of people. There was nobody in Pittsburgh that did that. Well, the three of us were from Nebraska, and we still live there, and we love it. I think it's the most magical and wonderful place to call home, although you might not believe that if you're driving through or passing through or if you've visited ever. But there's not a lot of people in Nebraska, and to me that is beautiful. The beauty is in the solitude and the landscape. It's very flat. There's a whole lot of nothing except for cows, corn, and soybeans, and Andy. And we
Well-
wrote this next. Wait, you had something to say.
No, I'm sorry.
Say it,
I'm sorry, ma'am.
unless it was rude.
No,
What was it?
rude.
Well, you said, I'm sorry, Andy.
Did I say that? I'm sorry, Andy.
I forgive you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we could all get through this together. Well, growing up in Nebraska and living there has made visiting, pretty much any place that we go 10 times more incredible than what the average person might experience. Coming to Philadelphia, it's like meeting Jesus, What a glorious time,
Amen.
That's all. Thank you.
I was just looking at our outfits, and you know how they say, maybe they don't say this here in Philadelphia, but in Nebraska they do. If you're married to someone or you're in a relationship with someone for a long time, you start to look like the other person. Do people say that? I mean, Noah and I are married, but Andy is not married to us, but we all are like coordinating our outfits. We're like a JCPenney catalog right now.
I have about 2.5 outfits I wear for shows.
But they always match.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
all always match, and we don't even try.
Earth tones, baby.
We were all major Frog and Toad fans growing up.
Oh, yeah.
We should, for Christmas this year, we should do a JCPenney photo shoot to give to our families.
I like that.
And our fans, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'll schedule
They
it.
went in on this too.
Okay, so this song is about Nebraska. We forgot to say that, I think. It's about the Niobrara River that runs through Nebraska up in the northwestern panhandle near Valentine, and it's a beautiful place. So here it goes. It was on that before, but I switched it.
I love the feeling of the highway and the rumble and the kick beneath my toes. The freedom of the asphalt, the smell of it still lingers on my clothes. Double lines like dominoes fall against each other on the open road. I won't forget you when you're next to me. Sound the horn to keep you away. Sweet fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, nigh umbrella, I am leaving you behind. Stopping for a minute, dirty glasses from the farmer's muddy hands. Cracking jokes across the bar, they were working on the precious land. Near the end of harvest, the clouds they roam like buffalo in the sky. A simple way of living, sharp enough and no less obnoxious. Sweet Niobrara, in the morning I will leave for Valentine. Highway 12 is a fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, Niobrara, I am leaving you behind. Sweet Niobrara, in the morning I will leave for Valentine. Highway 12 is a fine stretch of country to clear a foggy mind. Oh, Niobrara, I am leaving you, Niobrara, I am leaving you, Niobrara, I am leaving you behind.
Do we have any fans of the Gilmore Girls? Okay, good. Yeah, Pittsburgh didn't have any of those. You know, it was disgusting.
I was gonna say we met Andy at the Niobrara River though. He was floating down it on a tube, playing his upright bass, and he had a 6-pack of Busch Light in his upright bass.
I never leave home without it. I'll be selling some in the alley after the show if you're interested.
That and baths.
Yeah.
$5 baths in the bass.
$5 pads in the bass in the alley. That's what I'm talking about.
What a beautiful story.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to know that there are fans of the Gilmore Girls here in Philadelphia. This next song we're going to do is loosely based on the Gilmore Girls. Okay, I kind of watched the show on accident. I woke from a nap. I waltzed down to the kitchen. I wanted a snack. I grabbed a cheese stick or a kiwi or something. And I heard the theme song for the Gilmore Girls coming from the living room. And I go out into the living room, and there's Chloe. This is Chloe. And she's laying there, and I say, "What is this?" And she said, "Oh, this is the Gilmore Girls." And so I stood there from right there behind.
I didn't say that. I didn't say this is the Gilmore Girls. You're saying it like Christopher Walken.
The Gilmore Girls.
I said it's the Gilmore Girls.
Hey, they never said it in the show. You know, I don't know. However it's supposed to be said, it doesn't matter. It was an incredible show, okay? I stood right there behind the couch, watched the entire episode, and before I know it, I see the entire show, front to back, right there behind the couch. And it was a beautiful time. Let's go through the Holy Trinity of television. The Sopranos. Thank you, Kim. Oh, you kind of recently watched The Sopranos, right? What'd you think of it? Oh, it's incredible. Forget about it. Then, so we have The Sopranos. Then we have Breaking Bad. Yes. The Gilmore Girls. Okay. And we were up in Connecticut sometime last year, and there's kind of a trail of towns and sites that you can see and go along.
I think at this point it was 2 years ago, maybe.
Okay. And
But continue. I'm sorry.
let's see. Oh, Gilmore Girls. That's right. There's this trail of towns and sites that you can go on.
You said it right there.
You taught me. Come on. Sorry about that, everybody. There's a trail of towns and sites that you can go on that the Gilmore Girls, was loosely based on. And Chloe really wanted to do this trail, and Chloe gets what she wants. So we did this, and it was a beautiful time. Everybody was so happy. There was no sadness. It wasn't dull. It was vibrant and amazing until we got to this one coffee shop where this lady was very angry about the 2 jazz musicians that were playing out front. And it was disgusting. She was yelling at the barista, and it ruined our day. So this next song we're going to do, which is called Rabbit Hill, is about how this lady ruined our day. And about how, we don't openly, talk shit about this lady in the song. It's more just like, listen, lady.
Subtle. We don't even know her name, so we can't do that.
That's right.
But we met Andy there that day. He was the jazz musician who was playing too loud.
That's right. And he was trembling after this lady was yelling at him.
It was my Pink Floyd cover band, the Gilmore Girls.
That's really good. And someone needs to start that. Actually, like an all-female Pink Floyd cover band, the Gilmore Girls. Maybe I'll do that when we get home. Up on Rabbit Hill, the band is playing loud. Banjos and harmonicas and a crowd all gathered round. Alice, Benny sleeping, the hollering shook her away. The townies are all dancing at the cabaret. Pick it up, for us, saved by the rolling chorus. Strutting the job, she heard the choir of angels call. Pick it up till sundown, whistling for the heights. Out in the songs start jamming now. Does it keep you high? Does it keep you high? Stumbles out a window, pulls on a pair of boots. The dust inside her lungs is gone, turning this woman loose. Hickory stick hopping up the gravel road, smoking from a chimney, this fire between her toes. Pick it up, for us, saved by the rolling chorus. Strutting the straight. She's searching for fruition in the seas of the USA. On Lord, San Francisco, burnt up a hole in you. Hole in your pocket, hole in the ceiling. Faith alone was a much for healing. No, pick it up, for us, saved by their own accord. Straw in the jar, she heard the choir of angels call. Pick it up till sundown, whistling for the highs. Calling the songs toward Gemini. Does it keep you high? Does it keep you high? Does it keep you high?
I was always more of a Golden Girls kind of guy, personally. And if I threw a party. I don't think Carole King sang that one.
She did,
She
but
wishes.
it would have been better if she did.
Probably would have. A lot less reverb.
Has anybody here been to North Carolina? Good. Nobody in Pittsburgh. Yeah. You know, North Carolina is a state in America. Thank you, everybody. We're the Wildwoods. And more than that, they're a silly state in America. You know? North Carolina is full of the silliest people I've ever met in my entire life.
And the most nuclear reactors.
Yes, we recently learned this. Thank you, Andy.
Of course.
Noah's been indulging in Chernobyl, the TV show, not actual.
That's such a funny way to put that. Indulging in
He
Chernobyl.
has been.
Oh, what's wrong with Noah? He's been indulging in Chernobyl. I'm gonna make you a T-shirt that says that.
I would wear it. We don't watch TV together often. I mean, we don't watch TV often at all. But together, never, really. But when I wanted to watch a movie with you the other day, you were like, no, I'm watching Chernobyl. Get out. Yeah, indulging.
That's right. Thank you. Well, I apologize for that, Chloe. You know, I need to stop indulging. Well, this song may or may not have to do with nuclear reactors. I guess I don't know. It's a mystery. But we were supposed to play in this little town in North Carolina a couple of years ago, and we did. But on the way to the show, the owner calls us up. Says, "Hey, Wildwoods, very sad news. A regular of the bar passed away this morning. Can we make your show his memorial show?" And I didn't know if this was part of, you know, what would you do with John Quinones or something. But I thought we have to do it. You know, we don't want to come off as, you know, bad people, especially if we're on TV. So we said, of course, we'll be there soon. And so we show up. John Quinones is nowhere to be found. Half of the bar, it's this guy's family. They're crying. They're very sad. Half of the bar, it's this guy's not so close friends. They're taking shots, saying this is what he would have wanted. This guy died that morning. Keep this in mind. Then there were 4 Wildwoods fans in the middle of it all, extremely confused. And we leave thinking, let's not do that again. And we go to this, we book another show at this bar, try to give it another chance. And on the way, a year later, the owner calls us up and he says, "Wildwoods, This is crazy. A regular of the bar passed away today. Can we do another memorial show? We told him, man, I don't think we should be coming back to this town. We're killing it all off. This is no good. And we did it. We did another memorial show. I saved
So you were worried that John Quinones was there, so we had to.
I was, but
But that's how we met Andy also. He was the owner of the bar.
A lot of radiation in the water around the town. Killing people off. I think it's all the reactors.
But full disclosure, we are not a celebration of life band.
For the right price, we can be.
We could be. We're not advertising ourselves as that, unless we know you really well. But this is how we became a celebration of life cover band for 2 years, and that's how we paid our rent, I guess. This song is called Dear Stranger.
Life is down and it's broken again. Oh, the town is underwater, all the roads have sunken in. Cemetery flowers have all washed away. Oh, the storm has turned the sky into a dusty kind of gray. I saw her yesterday. What a terrible lie to tell it all. Full of alcohol. Goodbye, my dear stranger. I'll miss my unknown savior. 209 on Holy Street, calling out a name I never knew. Something to unsettle you. Jumped into the water rising fast, swam down to the floor 400 feet below the shore. I found a picture in a soda machine. Oh, the smell of ruby roses with a hint of gasoline. I found it yesterday. What a terrible mess it made of me. Just a reverie. Goodbye, my dear stranger. I'll miss my unknown savior. 209 on Holy Street, calling out a name I never knew. Something to unsettle you.
Smoking on the board, singing songs in your name. Oh, is this what you wanted to see? A daughter full of pain.
Daughter full of pain.
And in the moment, I could feel myself shrink.
myself
I'll keep
shrink.
my eyes wide open, and I'll try to never blink, or else I'll miss you.
I'll miss you.
Leave behind my suffering with a shot of gin.
Goodbye, my dear stranger. I'll miss my unknown savior. 209 on Holy Street, calling out a name I never knew. There's something to say to you.
Calling out your name.
Dear stranger, help me through.
I don't know, Chloe.
don't know what.
We haven't done that one in a while. No. No, Pittsburgh. I don't know where that's coming from. That might be the voice of Pittsburgh itself. All right, if you want to do it,
I thought Chloe gets what she wants.
she does, and she will.
That's what you said, isn't it?
I don't know how I could be such an idiot to think that Chloe wouldn't get what she wants.
Noah used to say, "My bride gets what my bride wants," but I don't like that.
Because
like it
Chloe and
when he
I
says
got married in 2018, and for a long while, when I would refer to Chloe, I would refer to her as my bride. And
That's not true.
She hated that. She
You said
hated
it a couple times, and I don't like it. But tell them what you did last night as we were driving back to the hotel. You wrote a reminder on your phone for every single hour of the day to
It was every
remind.
other hour, actually.
What?
Sorry. Every other hour.
Every other hour. Okay, still obsessive and weird. But he told his phone to remind him every other hour to call me Chips. So that was my new nickname,
Chloe's
Chips.
new nickname is
Because at the
Chips.
time I was eating chips.
Well, thank you, Pittsburgh. Well, she told me, she said, listen, don't be calling me bride no more. I can't handle all that. I thought, shit, what am I supposed to say?
Sometimes he'll call her Big Slime.
Yeah, he does.
But that didn't stick, so last night I thought of Chips. Hey, Chips.
Sometimes he'll call her Sport.
Sport? No, that one didn't stick at all. Anyway, this has nothing to do with the only nickname that this next song has to do was when I would call Chloe my bride. But I'm not allowed to do that anymore. But so this song is our wedding song that we wrote and sang at our wedding. We haven't played it in a while.
We played it a couple nights ago.
But I forgot half of it, so it doesn't count.
You did, but you remembered it during, so I feel like that was a good rehearsal. And yeah, this is our wedding song. We wrote it because we didn't like. Well, I guess this isn't actually our wedding song, but to the people, this is our wedding song. But we have a secret song that's actually our wedding song.
To the people.
This is our wedding song. We got married in May, and I always thought it was funny because you see June bugs in Nebraska in May outside. It's like June bugs in May. That's kind of weird because it's not June yet. So this song, I'm sorry. This song is called June Bugs in May. June bugs in May on your shoulders, swarming the lights overhead. The free summer wind is wrapped in your hands. Do you know which way it blows? June bugs in May cling to the sleeping bed we share. The Milky Way spins through the night. I'm close to you, and you're close to me. How soon will we become one? When you look my way, I seem to forget
inside a painting, a scene of a farm in the fall. This winter will be on the leaves when I walk to you. And you look my way. I seem to forget all the world. I spend my summer days finding new ways to keep you to stay, and I'll be okay. Wherever you are,
Whatever you need,
I'll always need you. I'll always need you.
see, that wasn't so bad. It was all right.
I became a little pitchy and a little emotional.
Emotional.
Hell yeah.
It's because we met Andy at our wedding, isn't it?
Yeah, Andy was, he had his own show on TLC. It was called Cake Boss.
Yeah. I don't have a witty. I never saw Cake Boss. Is that the British one?
No,
No.
it's he's an Italian fella.
Oh, Tony Tubbase. There we go. Yeah. We're back.
Andy actually officiated the wedding.
He was a priest in his old days.
Marriage is what brings us together today.
Well, I'm glad we could all get through this together. We were staying at a Motel 6 a few months ago. Anybody ever stay at a Motel 6? I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Up in the cheap seats, that's right, the Motel 6.
Well, we stayed at a Motel 6, and they didn't have a cable television. They didn't have a satellite television. They had a VHS TV. And they had 4 VHS tapes. What's the movie with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan?
That was Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. I think those are 2 different movies. We had Rush Hour, and then there was Rush Hour 2. And then there was an extended version of Rush Hour 1.
And
then-
Austin Powers.
Well, no, Austin Powers was a DVD, and it was a VHS TV,
Oh, that's right.
and it was missing anyway. But there was also a VHS of the old animated Disney Robin Hood movie. I know. We watched it, and it was a beautiful time. We watched it, and then we felt very inspired by all the music in the movie. Oh, it's a beautiful soundtrack. And Andy pointed out that none of the animals were wearing pants.
That's not true. I think what I said was, Noah, you animal, you're not wearing any pants.
Exposed.
Literally.
what happens at a Motel 6 in Reno, Nevada stays at a Motel 6.
No,
in
don't say it
Reno,
like
Nevada.
that.
Well, we learned this song. It's called Oodalali. And Roger Miller also wrote the song, if you're a Roger Miller fan. He wrote most of the soundtrack to the movie. And he's also the rooster in the film. Yahweh.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say. Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Never ever thinking there was danger in the water they were drinking, they just guzzled it down. And never dreaming that a scheming sheriff and his posse was watching them and gathering around. Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, jumping fences, dodging trees and trying to get away. Contemplating nothing but escaping, finally making it. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day.
All right, this next song is a tune of ours called I Will Follow You to Willow. And it's another love song. Noah wrote it for me.
Chips.
I didn't even notice the world went out of focus. The sun became a spotlight and the earth became your stage. When you were just a shadow, the oceans were still shallow. The forests were just seas and they seemed far too many days. Oh my dear, just as lovely after oh so many years. All I know is seeking comfort in the same old eyes and ears. I'll follow you. And I will follow you to Willow, and I will wait outside your window. There's something in the silver cotton sky, something in the rhythm of the ride. I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. There's something in the tires turning round, 40,000 miles of covered ground. Oh my dear, grab a hat, a coat, and I
assuming me. You must know
And I will comfort you in times of heavy tears. I'll follow you. Ooh, I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. Something in the silver cotton sky, something in the rhythm of the ride. I will follow you to Willow. I will wait outside your window. Something in the tires turning round, 40,000 miles of covered ground. And I'll be around. And I'll be around. I'll be around. And I'll be around.
Oh, geez. I think we only have time for one more song. And this is my least favorite part of the day, okay? Because this has been the greatest night of my life. And
That's what you told Pittsburgh.
No, I didn't. Well, that was yesterday, Andy. So even if I did say to
Wow.
Pittsburgh, this is the greatest night of my life, this topped it. Wow. Okay?
Wow.
This. Let's all take a moment of silence for Pittsburgh.
Unless someone were to say encore, then we might have two more songs left.
Well, after this one. I'm sorry, I don't want to choreograph the encore.
I do. It's easier that way, you know? It's weird walking off stage and then people are clapping and you don't know whether or not to go back on stage or not. Especially if you're in blue. Oh, in the loo. Okay.
Like St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
oh, like pooping. I
It's
gotcha.
sophisticated language from the peanut section.
I'm like, St. Louis? The loo. Oh, the loo. I gotcha. The
Lou.
toilet.
That's what you call your little sister, Lou.
I do, but that's like L-U. Like loo. I'm not talking about the shitter.
No. I wasn't saying that.
What's that? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there.
All right.
I'm glad we settled this. Next on the agenda is I'm trying to get it to catch on where everybody calls Gregory Alan Isakov the Iceman. Isakov, you know, the Iceman. I think that's cool as hell. I think he'll think it's
Literally.
cool as hell too. Yeah.
Ice cold.
I just want him to be at shows. Everyone's like, Iceman. He's like, what the hell? Why are people calling me that? That's cool as hell. So if you could all join me in this endeavor. In the meantime, I think we're going to play a song by the Iceman.
We recorded a cover of this song and we're releasing it on streaming platforms on Friday. So if you like it, please listen to it. Then, I mean, you can listen to it on our socials now, but not in full form. Well,
It's in full form.
shh, not until Friday.
Not till Friday.
Not the official full form.
was walking the sidewalks and covered in rain. Loved to just get into some of your stories. Me, all of my plain Jane glory. Just me, all of my plain Jane glory.
Thank you so much, everybody. We are the Wildwoods. That's it. Nope. No. 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 All right, okay. What's that?
Sandusky.
Oh.
We had like 6
for
people
Ross and
from
Kim.
Sandusky last night, and we didn't. And they're like, "Play Sandusky." Well, they didn't tell us till after the show, and we didn't play it. I know. Then they're like, "We're all from Sandusky." We're like, "Damn, we'll play it for you guys in Philadelphia." Appreciate it. We'll do that for you guys. Definitely. Noah's gonna have to tune. And you know, as I stand up here.
You have a joke to tell them. You've been
Yeah.
waiting all day to tell them.
Well, you know, Nebraska, being from Nebraska, it's kind of like, you know, socially, you know, it's kind of like the equivalent of being homeschooled, but just like the rest of the country. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Some of my best friends were homeschooled.
Not us, though.
No, no, not us.
None of us were homeschooled, but we may seem like it to the average
Yeah.
Joe.
A lot of our friends back in Lincoln, they're like, we thought you guys were like a homeschool church band or something. Then we met you guys, and we realized that you're funny. But like, sometimes ha-ha funny, but sometimes kind of like, funny.
And that's okay.
That wasn't really a joke, but
One of our closest friends, he was afraid to be friends with us because he thought we were too, I don't know, clean,
yeah,
too.
you know, wholesome. Like, what's that show? Superstar. Superstar. Is that too niche? That might be too niche. Anyway.
We are wholesome. I'm not gonna, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we're wholesome, but you know, we have a good time, okay, guys? All right. Yeah, it is what we did. We say that. We say that to all the girls. This song's called "I'm in Sandusky."
Some old friend called me up on the phone. I'm in Sandusky, feeling alone. My father's dying and he needs me at home, begging me to find my way to Ohio. I am in Sandusky with a broken heart. Drive me up the walls and tear me apart. Hoping for a miracle, a turkey alright. I'm too young to be saying goodbye. Hung it up when he started to cry. I'm at the grocery in the soup aisle. I think he may have had the number wrong. Calling me again, I guess I'll play along. Out in Sandusky with a broken heart. Drive me up the walls and tear me apart. Hoping for goodbye. Yeah, I am afraid that you think I am not who you think I am. Trying to pay bread and wine, but you can call me anytime. I am afraid that you think I am not who you think I am. Trying to pay for bread and wine, but you can call me anytime. Bubbles. I am missing whiskey with a broken heart. Drive me up the walls and tear me apart. Hoping for a miracle turkey, alright. I'm too young to be saved. I'm missing dusky with a broken heart. Drive me up the walls and tear me apart. Hoping for a miracle turkey, alright. I'm too young to be saved. I'm too young to be saved. I'm too young to be saved. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, everybody. We are the Wildwoods. Maybe we'll take a bow. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Sarah back there running sound for us. Sarah, thank you so much. And thank you all for coming out.
And one more time for Josh for opening the show, too. That was amazing.
Thank you so much, Joshua. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
One more time for the Wildwoods, ladies and gentlemen. The Wildwoods. Thank you all so much for coming here at the Falls River and playing. Appreciate that. You guys sound great. Thanks for coming to the Fall Circle, ladies and gentlemen. Please sign up on our mailing list. And if you wouldn't mind, carry some of your trash out with you so I don't have to clean it up at the end of the night. And please see what else is coming up here on our calendar. We got a lot of good music. Thank you very much for coming out. Be careful going home. Thank you very much.